Hello and welcome to another Minecraft Features. Today I'm going to be looking at mob heads. Now, what we have to do with mob heads, in 1.72 in 13W36A, it was possible to get custom heads in-game via the give command, and this is the syntax for it. And all we have to do is we just have to replace the player name there with a variety of things. There's mobs blocks. And there's also some interesting bonus items. So let's I'll do them by category, and I'll start with the bonus items. And I'll also talk a little bit during the episode about various things that mob heads can do. And yeah, so let's. That's obviously the syntax. So we've got arrow up. There we do. We can see it's a small block of wood with the arrow going up there. What I could do actually is just go into survival. Arrow down. Now, as you can see, I've placed this in a different way, and there's actually 16 different orientations when it's on top of a block. So I guess north, south, east, west, then northwest, and then well, it'd be northwest there, southwest, then northeast, southeast. So it'd be 8. So then there'll be a further 8 as well, in between each kind of in between. So there'll be one in between north and northwest. Yeah, northwest one. So there's 16 on top, 4 on the side. Let's just get through them. There's a few other things. Yeah. So there's arrow left. Let's see what else we got. And I think these are all the currently sort of available ones at the moment. I think they're being made more. And of course, in the actual game, only you can only get wither skeletons heads in the actual game. Everything else being kind of mod dependent. Let's see, we've got exclamation. But it's pretty cool though, you know. You can just play in yeah, I'm just playing in regular vanilla version 1.7.4, and you've got access to all these. Something which I suppose I wasn't really hugely aware of when I actually looked at it. So you can see, there we go. So they're the sort of bonus things here. And it's nice to have a nice wooden texture on those. Actually, they look pretty cool. Now, interestingly, I'm going to just sort of mix things up a little bit, because obviously I've got quite a lot to go through here, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. If I get some bookshelves, an enchantment table, and interesting, when I do this, it's another thing that I can talk about here is they've actually got tile entities as well. So these are complicated blocks. That's why they can do that stuff, and they're not just it's not just like a block of sand or something, which is well, that's not really the best example. Block of sandstone, say. All right, so I wonder if I can enchant these heads, because the idea is if you enchant the heads, let's just that'll do, I suppose. Let's go back to survival here. And I can put this arrow up head in here. That one doesn't seem to work. I wonder if it will work in creative. There should be a way, I think, to actually enchant the head, because that way you can actually it perhaps will act like a helmet. I'm not 100% sure on it though. These bonus ones though may be less likely to work. So let's do the also, another thing to mention is this. If we take out a piece of soul sand These are completely reusable, so obviously that's good. So we break that. You can see it's exactly the same. Let's just get that one back, actually. But that's exactly the same as soul sand, and all the textures are reusable. So obviously it's just using a wood texture. Yeah, you can see there on the top of the bookshelf he uses as well. And yeah, and if we also have a water bucket here. What's the best way to do this? Actually, I won't do it like that. I'll do that. And then if we just, you can see it breaks it simply by trapping water. And the same is true actually for lava as well. So yeah, so that's interesting aside. There's a few other things I want to talk about. Let's move on to the next section though. So they're the bonus blocks. But yeah, I've only got a few more sort of factoids to mention here. So we'll move on to the next. So next we have the blocks that we can get. So we've got a cactus here. That's quite a nice one. Okay, so we've got cactus here, and after that we've also got cake. Yeah, I'll just try to sort of mix these things up a little bit. Chest, melon. Oak log. So that's perhaps where the arrows came from. And then we have pumpkin. And then we have TNT. And a second TNT as well. And an apple as well here. Let's have a look at these then. Was that cactus? No, that's the cake. It's the chest. Melon. Oak log. Pumpkin. I like them a lot, to be honest. I haven't... Yeah. They're very cool. Ooh. Yeah, that will not do that down area though. Very cool, these blocks. Apple looks very cool. Alright, so I said I had a few more factoids to talk about. Let's do those factoids now. Let's just get rid of all this stuff again. So here's an interesting fact. Got a piece of cactus. Well, it's probably not the best place to do it, I suppose. Okay, so there's the cactus. Okay, we'll see that it destroys. But you can probably imagine what's going to happen here. Put a head down, it's completely fine. Let's just confirm this in survival. That is quite jarring when you do that. You change to survival and then the music just suddenly stops like that. I have to say, I'm not a huge fan of that. But anyway, So yeah, so this is Signac. Placed down another one, and it's all gravy basically. So yeah. So there's that. So that's another sort of fact about this. And yeah. So what I could try actually is go back to this enchanting thing. See if we can actually maybe some of those see these blockheads are actually going to do anything here. We'll take say the pumpkin one. No, that still doesn't want to work. So maybe you can't do it. Alright, so I'm going to try with one final section. And this is going to be... One of the reasons I like this topic is because there was a game many years ago that I used to play. It was called Heads, H.E.D.Z. And it was one of my favourite games actually when I was younger. But yeah, this is actually gonna be. I've actually made a video every day now for 365 days. So yeah, I just wanted to mention it because it's it's the last day of the year. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm going to do now then is I'm going to go through the final selection of heads that we've got here, and these are all pertaining to mobs. So we've got a blaze. We'll do 9 at a time. I think is a good way to look at it. Cave spider. Yep. Chicken. Cow. Man. Ghast. Assume that means Iron Golem. Guess we'll see in a minute. Here's an interesting one. Okay, so let's lay them down here. So start with the blaze. Cave spider. Chicken, that's a good one. Cow looks very, very good actually. It's interesting how some of them purple eyes. Because recently I did Farlanders and they didn't have purple eyes. But anyway, golem. Yeah, there's no eyes there. Did they start off? I wonder what colour eyes. No, they started off with green eyes. I think that was the original colour. So what? Oh, I've written that incorrectly. Okay. There we go, lava slime. Actually, that's a good way to clear your inventory. I didn't even think of that. Now I think about it. All right. So there's a few more heads there. So now, so we just did lava slime. So we've got a few more to go. Classic mushroom. Ocelot. And I believe in a lot of I seem to, because I look through the wiki a lot, I seem to remember all these little factoids about it. I think it's called Ocelot. I think that is actually what it's called, Ocelot. I don't think at any point was it called Ocelot. I think it was just a translation thing. Pig zombie. Sheep. We do sheep, yeah. Okay. And slime. Spider. Then we've got squid. Villager. That's convenient actually, because obviously I can do. Okay, so there's our mushroom there. No, I didn't want to put that there actually. I put it. Did I leave a space? Yeah, I did leave a space. So there's a mushroom. No, I'll just do it here. There's the ocelot. Yep. Pig's head. Pig zombie. Yeah. One of my favourite videos this year was when was extra bees. But I'll leave that as a yeah. I'm not going to explain what happened in it. But there was just one video I particularly enjoyed. Spider, squid, and villager. And there we go. Now, of course, there's one other thing which exists. I'm not actually going to spawn it though, because yeah. And in fact, so obviously the last one is the wither skeleton skull. So let's get one of those. Okay, so let's get one of those, I guess. It's actually grown this grass, because they can grow 2 blocks tall now. This is 2 blocks tall, isn't it? So the wither's head. And let's see what happens when we get this in the creative menu, because obviously these are in the creative menu. Let's get some soul sand. What have we got in skull here? So you can see we've got the wither skeleton skull, creeper head, zombie head, and then just regular head. Yeah. So head and skull. Yep. So I'm pretty happy with those. So we can look at see what they're. So there's a comparison between those two. The two wither skeletons there. They're not the same thing. And of course, so I guess just for completionist sake, what we've got 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So we'll just put it here. So it's the regular player head, skeleton, creeper, zombie. So that's all the heads there. Could put it on fancy, I guess. Get those textures nicely. Let's have a look. See if perhaps it'd be those. Oh yeah. I mean, I suppose it would make sense that those aren't enchantable. No, it doesn't appear. I believe this can be done though. I'm probably just missing something here. 0. Oh, we've got music again. I think music is a little bit more frequent nowadays. Well, I wonder why that doesn't come up. Who knows? Well, and there's all the cool heads. Pretty awesome, actually. Of course, there are various different applications with the heads. I'm not actually going to spawn the Wither Boss, but yeah, I'm sure I've made it pretty clear, I suppose, that it's simply a case of putting 3 Wither Skeleton Skulls on top, and then see the transformation. There's also another thing you can do with the heads. Let's see if we can get this. I think we need a gunpowder ink sac and creeper. I think we can use any sure head. I think I could possibly use a different one. Let me just check this. So gunpowder ink sac makes the fireworks. So yeah, creeper shaped. So interestingly, it looks like that is actually going to work. But yeah, it doesn't change the fact. So yeah, I guess that's going to be it for 2013. So I'll just put this time to night. And typical. How do you fire the fireworks star? Do I need to be in a... Alright. I guess it's not it. I guess something tells me, yeah, this is kind of, I don't know. Alright, so we also need a few more items then. So we're going to need paper and gunpowder. So let's go here. So I think it's... I think it might be 2 paper actually. Let's have a look. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, you need 1 paper. Can I add secondary paper? Guess it's going to be a 1 paper one. Alright. So yeah, so anyway, so yeah, and this is, to be honest, I was just going to end it quite briefly there, so I may as well talk a bit more now. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, so basically, thanks for watching any of the videos that I've made this year, including all of them, including educational stuff I've done. And yeah, so that's the end of 2013. So, damn it! Why is that not working? Oh, wait a minute. Did that actually work? What the fuck? Maybe I should have done this first, actually. Yeah, let me try this. Alright, fade to cyan. So we should actually at least be able to see it here. Yeah, there we go. Alright. So yeah. It's been a I don't know what it's been really. It's been a year though.